Hello and welcome to CASTILE, or CASTILE. I think it's CASTILE. This is an upcoming idle RPG. It's going to be pretty similar to a lot of the ones that you've played, if you've played them before. You've got your standard resource generation over time, your different towers and modes of progression. But what's really special about this game, in my opinion, and the reason it stands out and might be worth a little bit of attention, is the heroes. These designs are something else. I mean, just look at it. Look at the details, guys. These are nice. It's sort of reminiscent of Heir of Light, if you ever played that game back in the day. It's still around, but if you ever played it back in the day when it was more popular, it's very reminiscent of that. I mean, there are just some absolutely stellar-looking characters here. I mean, this guy, come on, Bluebeard. Look at that. Has no beard. Name is a little bit misleading, but we're going to go with it. Absolutely amazing character design. When you play these games, you have the general things to expect. I mean, they really do all run the same. So my suggestion for any of these idle RPGs is really to find the one where the art style resonates with you. And for me, that is absolutely this game. If you are interested in playing this game, there is no confirmed release date yet. The beta actually ends, I believe, tomorrow night. So I'm just kind of getting some videos recorded and some summons out of the way before it ends. But this has been a really, really good game. You got your standard features like the auto mode, the 2x mode, all of that sort. And of course, the usual faction mechanics that you're used to having. There's usually 4 to 6 or so factions. If you pair 2 of the same faction, 3 of the same faction, 4 or 5, you get a bonus. With this, you can pair that up. So you can have 2 and 3 of different factions and double up on those bonuses. The game's good. It is a little bit buggy at times, and I'm hoping that gets rolled out with the official launch. Oh, I actually beat the stage. I haven't tried to progress in a little while since, like I said, the beta ends tomorrow. I don't want to get too connected to it. So we'll look at some actual character page stuff. You've got your gear and a few features I haven't unlocked yet, but it's nothing unique. If you've played these idle games, you've seen it all before. You've got your set bonuses, your equipment, your gear. Gear doesn't seem to play as big of a role in these idle games as, say, a standard hero collector like Epic 7 or Raid Shadow Legends. Gear plays a very, very big role in those games. And in these idle games, they don't really seem to make that big of a difference. It ultimately comes down to this power number at the bottom here, it seems. We'll look at some of the characters here I've got. Each one, of course, has different faction, different class type, and then a main role. The game's good. Maybe I should clarify. The game's not bad, but the aesthetics are just phenomenal. I mean, it is worth dabbling in this game purely to look at the roster, guys. Highly, highly suggest checking a look. Checking a look. That's a new one. I highly suggest taking a peek, checking it out, seeing if this game is something that you like. It will be released on iOS and Android. I'm actually playing right now on my iPhone, which is pretty rare for a beta. It seems pretty rare that we actually get access to a beta on iPhone, because you don't get it through the App Store. But very happy with that so far. One thing I'm realizing as I'm kind of going through this is I don't know if there was PvP. There has to be. All of these games have PvP. There's no way. How are they going to milk the fan base without sweet, sweet player versus player? I guess it's either waifus or PvP. That's the only way to milk us. That's came out wrong. But yeah, guys, that is just a quick little preview at CASTILE. Again, if you like the aesthetics, check the game out. It's really cool. My adjectives are failing me tonight. The character design is just great, guys. If you know what I'm saying, it's pretty good.